What's up? This is the Sad Clown with another Rome 2 online battle, and this time it's going to be me playing as Baktria, and my opponent's going to be Carthage. Let's go over the builds real quick. My opponent has 3 African pikemen, 4 of these mercenary Gaelic warriors, 4 Carthaginian cav, this 1 noble cav, an African war elephant, and looks like 5 of these mercenary Balearic slingers. Now my army's set up. I have 2 Hellenic cataphracts, 2 Bactrian noble horse, 1 Bactrian and 1 Bactrian royal cav, this Bactrian light horse, which my whole point in bringing this was to kind of harass my opponent's skirmishers, 6 levy pikemen, and 6 Eastern Slingers, and this Indian Armored Elephant. Now, really the focus of my build is to skirmish down my opponent. He has made it extremely difficult just from the start by taking these Balearic Slingers, which absolutely will just shred through my normal Eastern Slingers. But I do have a cav advantage, and that is an advantage I'm going to try to press. If I can tie his cav down over here, maybe I can focus some of these Balearics over here, towards my cav, take them out, because the main component of my army, or at least killing power wise, late game, are going to be these Eastern Slingers. So, a lot of maneuvering at the start of this battle. Nothing too fun is going to happen for a while. I'm going to place my elephants over here with the rest of my cav to counter his elephants being over here. I saw a chance to maybe score a hit on these Balearic Slingers, but they were on either skirmish mode or he microed them away. Now I'm going to move up a little bit. I don't want to get in range with these guys. They have better range than me. I'm going to keep harassing, making sure my guys get the first shots off on his slingers. Very important for me to do that. And I am basically coaxing him into this cav fight right now. I'm as close as possible. I want the cav fight. And here I think my slingers are going to get the first shot off right now. That's what I wanted. They're already down 10 men or 9 men. And I'm going to go ahead and try to press press a little bit. I'm going to try to maneuver over here, but I lose these guys for a second. They kind of get into the pikes. That was a micro mistake by me. Lost a couple guys and they get lit up by the slingers. So now I'm ready to start this cav fight. I'm gonna go in. He kind of catches me here before I can trample charge. I get the charge off on these cataphracts. Over here I got the charge off, but these guys were not my target. I really wanted these elephants. That's what I wanted to target with my Indian Armored Elephants. These Carthaginian cav are being double teamed by my Bactrian noble horse, which is one of the best melee cav in the game. Alright, so now this fight has started, and I go all out targeting this 1 Balearic Slinger, and then I'm going to continue to harass with this Bactrian light horse. And look at the kills I got right here. And here's again another miss micro. I targeted this unit. I didn't think they were going to suicide into the pikes, but they did. I don't think they got a kill. They might have got 1. These Balearic Slingers are quickly falling, number-wise. They're down to 58 right now, 53. Exactly how I want this to go. Over here, I am winning the cav fight slowly but surely. A lot of wavering going on. I'm going to bring these guys in, try to get the knockout punch on these Carthaginian cav. There they go. He is still targeting my slingers, but my focus fire is coming in handy right now. These guys are almost already dead. I don't think all of his units are even shooting right now. That is a huge mistake by him. If these guys were to engage straight up in the skirmishing fight and he was to focus fire on each of my units, he'd win hands down. But him not focusing fire really helped me out and made me continue to engage in the skirmish fight. And And over here, he's going to bring these mercenary Gaelic warriors, and I'm going to go ahead and back off. No point in losing my cav. This, in what I think is going to be a long game, because my game plan again is to skirmish him down. If I lose my skirmishers, I'm just going to charge in. There's no point. As soon as my Eastern Slingers are dead, I've already lost, basically. Alright, there goes another Balearic Slinger. He is down to 3, which is fantastic. Refocusing on this one. Everyone's in range. Light him up. Alright, so I backed up from this fight. He is going to count his losses too, back up. He knows my cav will absolutely destroy his in a straight up fight. And at this point, his cav is extremely important. Look at the way the skirmishing fight's going. He needs his cav to press my skirmishers, press my line. And these guys dropping down to 35, 32. And they're gone. Time to refocus on the next unit. So that is going exactly how I want it to. So he's going to try to push my guys away. Now, real quick, I could completely destroy these 4 units. My main worry, these African war elephants. I could send my Indian armored elephants in and probably rout at least 2 of the 4 almost on impact. Yeah, I know that's kind of depressing that is that powerful. I don't know what he's doing here, by the way. I saw this in the live, when I was playing it. I didn't really understand the concept of him moving his guys up. They're just target practice at that point. They're not getting any kills on mine. These guys are down to 35. This one's down to 80. And there we go. So, now my opponent is in a extremely tough position. He needs to, at this point, he has no skirmishers. He needs to press forward. He just needs to start going. He's got no other choice at this point. And here is an interesting move, and I think a good move. He's going to take these Carthaginian cav and go through this gap to try to harass my slingers. He's going to take his Indian elephant over here to try to push back my cav. Now, what I do is I send 2 Hellenic Cataphract and my Indian Armored Elephant after these guys, basically to protect my slingers. And what he should do is he should continue this. He should probably move around with these cav units and see if he can get something out of it. He's going to decide, at least I scared him away for a second, and he's going to try to move back. So my next target going to be these pikemen. This one's already down to 109. This one's down to, this one's still 120 and 120, I believe. I'm going to start backing up this way, backing up my cav. And here's where he makes the mistake that pretty much ends this game. He's going to move these guys too far forward. I'm going to charge these Carthaginian cav with my Hellenic cav. That's going to be a rout. I'm going to hit trample with my Indian armored elephants. They're going to crash in from the side. And yeah, these guys are going to rout pretty quickly. 20, 24. He's trying to rush these guys in, but it's too late at this point. My slingers are going to target these African pikemen, I believe. Yeah, exactly what I just said. I'm going to back off this way. I'm going to continue to back this cav up eventually. I promise we're going to start going backwards. Anytime now, sweetheart. Anyway. So again, he has 2 choices. Let me shoot him to death or rush forward. Look at that. They are just dropping. 85. 82. 78. 63, 60. Yeah, there you go. So now he's going to take these elephants and try to chase this cav off, and I'm just going to continue to back up. So let's fast forward a little bit. Nothing too interesting is going to happen for a minute. Okay, so I decide to have my slingers target these elephants. They dropped extremely fast, like I didn't see that coming, I'm going to be honest. And now my micro's kind of effing up because my units are all mashed together. I can't really see what the hell's what. And again, I'm usually playing from this angle, so I'm going to continue to back up. These guys are down to 43. We got 117 on this unit, 120 on this one. Going to go after these elephants with this slinger. Again, going to continue to try to back up. I did lose my slingers for a second here, and they kind of start running back a little bit late. And I believe at this point he basically says, "Stop running away, you already won." And yeah, I guess he was right there. There was really no need to keep running at this point, but I know I've seen games turn around in a similar situation. He's going to catch this eastern slinger for a second. I'm going to rush him out. I'm going to rush out over here. I'm going to take my elephants and charge them right into these mercenary Gaelic warriors. And believe it or not, my cav managed to kill off these elephants with minimal losses, to be honest. Going to trample charge this Gaelic warrior. I got these guys routing. There they go. There goes these guys. His elephants are dead. I'm gonna continue to shoot. And yeah, this game's wrapped up. That was a pretty good example of how to use a skirmishing build. Well, a build where it relies on the skirmishing aspect. I always like to, if I'm going to bring a build like that, bring excellent cav units to control the battlefield, like mine did. Your infantry is not as important. It's more of a, think of it as a shield for your slingers. They don't need to get kills. Mine didn't get any, but they were cheap. That's why I picked the levy pikemen. Not because I needed them to kill anything, just I wanted them to be a shield for my slingers from enemy cav. And they did a good job. And 133 for this slinger, 97, 96, 77. My elephants got 179. One Hellenic Cataphract got 105. These light horse didn't get jack shit. Baktria Noble Horse got 81. His highest killing unit was this Balearic Slinger with 90. But yeah, you can see his army didn't get the kills it needed. These guys definitely did not get the kills they needed to justify the price. And if he would have focused fire on my slingers, would have been a different story. But luckily, he didn't, and I was able to take advantage. Until next time, this has been the Sad Clown. Peace.